Today we're going to be taking a look at a very inexpensive DSLR rig with follow focus and a matte box. This is one of the ones that you find online on places like Amazon for as cheap as around $200. I believe I paid $209 for mine, plus a few dollars in shipping. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how it works. Okay, so I got my Nikon 50 1.4D here and my Kiwi Nikon to E-mount adapter, and I got my follow focus ring, and I got my mounting plate for the Coke and P filters, which I highly recommend. They're great quality glass, and instead of spending 30-40 bucks on each filter, it's a great way to just get one filter that'll work for all your lenses. Now we got that all done. One thing we want to check, so we want to make sure, if you can see it here, depending on what type of follow focus rings you have, that ring is not going to butt up with, in this case, a microphone or possibly the rods themselves if it's low enough. The first time you put it together, you'll have to adjust it, and you'll have to adjust this for each lens as far as where the gear itself is. Turn it sideways so you can see that follow focus gear right there. So here's our whole setup. Now, got our matte box, got our one focus for me, there we go. Got our Coke and drop-in filters, which are nice. You don't have to buy individual filters for each lens. The other thing to watch here is, as the lens turns, making sure that you have your follow focus gear stays lined up. And if you can see this little guy down here, right here, you want to make sure that that travels freely and doesn't hit anything, so that your lens can go from maximum focal distance to its shortest focal distance. And the follow focus is real nice, real smooth. It is a little windy, so I'm catching a little bit of wind. That's kind of some of the shake there. But what you can do with this little kit is not bad at all. For the money, I really don't think you can beat it. In the end, I'd recommend this rig for 3 simple reasons. 1, the value for the money. Most other comparable rigs are going to cost you twice as much money, easily. 2, the system really has no limitations. There's nothing that you can do on an expensive DSLR rig that you can't do on this one. It does have the standard size rods that will interface with any of the other hardware you buy to go on that. The third reason, really important reason, main reason why I bought it. The follow focus alone is going to cost you $150 to $200 on its own. This kit comes with the follow focus, and I do have to say, the quality on it is really good. It's reversible, has a nice feel to it. You know, again, I would say this product altogether gets my highest recommendation, 5 out of 5. Simply because for the money that you spend on this, the performance is right up there with rigs that cost twice as much. You could debate ergonomics a tad, but as far as functionality, the only downfall that it has is that you really got to wrench it down to get some of these tabs to stay tight once you put a camera and a heavier lens on it. Aside from that, I haven't found any faults with it. I've really enjoyed using it, and I will buy a second one for my other camera. You know, and I'm definitely going to do that before I'd spend $400 or $500 on another rig.